What is going on YouTube? How is everyone? Welcome to one of our first Red Dead 2 videos. So today we'll be going over the best Cougar spawns that I have personally found. Now, I don't consider myself an elite Red Dead 2 online player by any means, but I have been enjoying getting back into this game. And as we all know, with doing the trader role, the animal spawns tend to suck, as we all know. So I've been doing a lot of exploring around the map, trying to find the best spots to try and fill up my materials. Now, as you can see here, this was full about 25 minutes ago. We had this nice and full. We ran about 3 bounties, and now we're about halfway. So the spot we're going to show you on the map today, and this is going to show you why I love the area of Tall Trees as my camp location. So anywhere in Tall Trees for your camp is fine. My preferred location is where the camp is right now, and it usually can sit around here as well. So there's a nice cougar spawn up around here, just under the A. So you want to put your marker on the A there, and we are going to head up that way now, and we'll speed that up a little bit so we can get up there. Alright, so we made it up here. So again, just to re-show you guys that on the map there. So we've put our marker around just underneath the A there. And where we want to go, we want to actually run up into here. Now there's a good chance that this actually may not be here, funny enough. But I have definitely used this spot quite a lot. There are some circumstances in where I found it won't spawn. So I think it's there, and there we go, it is there. So level 3 cougar, smack bang there, lying down for us, just what we want. So while I run up there to kill it, the circumstances in which I have personally found that it is not spawning is when the server population gets over 20 people. So when I first hit recording, we were at 18, we're at 16. So we are at an ideal server population, in my opinion, for this to happen. I have found once the server population starts hitting over the 20 mark, or if people start coming up around here, that makes it a bit more difficult for it to spawn. Now you don't need the the hunting wagon. I have just picked up the hunter's wagon. Only tonight actually. So prior to that, I was picking up the cougar, running it back down to my camp, and coming back up, which is why I preferred my camp location where it was. It only takes a couple minutes for it to respawn, so I'm going to try and show you the guy right now. So I'm going to chuck this guy on here. Run back. Actually, we don't need to do that. I'll just let's run back. We'll just quickly run out to the road. Run and straight back into the road. I've been finding it takes somewhere between 2 to 3 minutes for it to spawn. Pretty much what I've been finding is by the time I've loaded this guy into the wagon, so we'll bring the wagon out. Vehicles, own vehicles, hunting wagon. By the time I bring this wagon out, load it up, dismiss the wagon, and let the timer drain, it's respawned. But we have to kind of leave this area just a little bit. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer than 2 minutes. We just did a live stream earlier today on YouTube, but it was definitely spawning. It was anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes, so we've got that in there now, so we'll dismiss that. Stables, vehicles, road vehicles, get out of here. Alright, where's the horse? So it won't be there yet, obviously. So I'm not going to waste any time. So, look, it's up to you where you want to go from here, but just leave the area. I usually just go on down to the lake or something like that, or I just get out of the area pretty much. And we just have to wait a few minutes. So, you just kind of just get off the horse, give it a brush, all that kind of stuff. Give it a feed, whatever you want to do to kill a couple of minutes. But I found you definitely have to at least let the cooldown go on your wagon. So you're at least looking at 2 minutes that you want to cool down. Now I could cut out and come back to when it's respawning again, but I'd much rather show you guys actually directly in the recording how long it actually takes, so you guys can see that it's not, you know, half an hour or something waiting before this thing respawns. Sometimes if it's taking a little bit longer, what I will do, and this is not a guaranteed spawn I've personally been finding, it's about a 50-50. There is another cougar spawn around here, and also a bear spawn that can come here as well. So in our live stream earlier this evening, I got 2 cougar spawns from here and 2 bear spawns as well. I was waiting a couple of minutes and the cougar up here wasn't spawning, so I'd come back down here the next time and it wasn't there. So I've been finding this spot here is about a 50-50. So always feel free to check that spot out there. So this is why I love tall trees, and I've got my moonshine shack here as well. So in between running the trader mission, I'm doing my moonshine stuff as well. So that's why I personally love my camp here at Tall Trees, mixed in with a combination of the moonshine shack here as well. I find it's you haven't got much downtime really between all of that. All right, so let's run up and take a look, shall we, and see if our next cougar's up there. So we did this earlier this evening. We got 3 perfect cougar and 1 2-star. Now I don't think it's there just yet, but sometimes you can be lucky and it spawns while you're up here. So it's not there just yet. Let's check the players online. I'm still at 18, so that's okay. So it's not there just yet. Oh, there, it's just popped up there now. There we go, perfect. Like I said. So what was that? It was about 2-3 minutes, we'll call it. Gives you an idea. Same thing. Run up. Straight away. Aim for the eyes or the head. You just don't want to ruin it. And done. And there we go. I'll show you guys one more time just so you can see it's just not a fluke. Get the horse up here. Just too lazy to run. So I'll load this guy up. I'll just speed this up a little bit here, eh? I think what we'll do really quickly, since we've got a minute, I don't think it's going to spawn like that. Just to kind of show you guys, well, we've got time, we'll quickly run down to this spot, and just to show you guys if a cougar can spawn down here. Like I said, it's going to be about 50-50. But if you want, I guess, something, if you don't want to just sit around and wait for that cougar to spawn, you might be lucky and just be able to do 2 quick trips. Like I said, obviously much easier if you've got the actual wagon, but you can see why, and that's why I got my camp location where it is. If you got your camp location up this way, it's not that far. Like I said, I literally only had the hunting wagon a couple of hours ago, as I've only hit trader rank level 10 this evening. And I had just missed out on the discount of it, actually. I don't know how much by, but it was discounted my last time I checked, and when I actually was ready to go and purchase it, it was $875 or something. So I missed out on the saving, but that's okay. I think it's up here, I'm pretty sure. Bit of a shortcut. I love my shortcuts. So I can hear the bear already. Pretty sure that's my ears aren't deceiving me. There he is. Quickly switch to my shotgun there because I have my scope out. So it just depends as to where the cougar is here. So if the cougar's here, he's usually hanging around near this hut. Right here. So let's get a bit closer. Like I said, it's 50-50. It would normally have come up on my map by now if he's gonna be here, and it doesn't look to be so. Like I said, I had it twice in my 3.5 hour session in the live stream tonight. I wasn't obviously up here the entire time, but a good majority of the time I was. And I had the cougar there twice. So, like I said, it's kind of a 50-50. Alright, so we'll head back up to the other spot now, because that other cougar should be back. So, just remind us, will be our third cougar. So we want to go back down, and we'll speed it up. Alright, we're here. I think I just overshot it a little bit there. And all going well. We should be ready for our third cougar. And I think I can see it through the clearing. If I can get the right gun back out. Oh, my eyes are deceiving me. Interesting. So what I usually like to do if it hasn't spawned is have a look it up. Ah, there we go. See what I mean? So we're up to 24 players online now. This is what I mean. As soon as we hit over the 20 player mark, it's not impossible for it to spawn, but I find it's a lot more difficult. Because we were away for a good time there, and it hasn't respawned now. So, like I said, you have a couple of options here. You could go away again and come back, but considering how long we were away for then, there's a good chance it may not spawn there. The other option you have, these are just things I've tried, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. You could, run a resupply mission or sell some of your stock, some of your goods at the trader mission, something like that. Come back, and that might help. The other thing you can do is obviously just find a lobby that's a bit lower. Like I said, I haven't had issues tonight. I've probably gotten a dozen cougars from here tonight in my sessions. Obviously this is a recording. We had the live stream earlier. But I hope this video has helped. Like I said, nothing's ever guaranteed. And I guess this in part just proves that, anything over 20 players can kind of just struggle with the animal spawns even more. So our session, those two cougars we got, we're hovering around the 16 to 18 mark. So I have still got them at 22. Okay, it was still a challenge to get them to spawn, but I think once you start getting that server at peak population, it starts to get really difficult. So you might just be better off just getting a lobby with lower people in it. But the options are there. But you can see that the method definitely works with lower people in it. So I hope that definitely helps, because it's been helping me out a ton. Because now I have 2 cougars in my wagon ready to go. And I could easily switch lobbies and probably repeat this process. So I hope this video has helped you. If it has, feel free to leave a like. If it hasn't helped you at all, you can leave a dislike if you want as well, that's fine. And feel free to subscribe for future Red Dead content. Until then, goodbye and catch you later.